It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means? AEW Dynamite. You got your CM Punk shirt on, your favorite snack, and you are just settling into your comfy chair for your weekly dose of wrestling. But suddenly, a wild girlfriend appears.
Hello, my boyfriend.
Babe, she asks, what's the difference between AEW and WWE? You turn to look at her, stun-locked, due to her sudden interest in something you like. You pause the DVR. You go to the YouTube TV app, and you search up Maestro PD's channel. You click on this video, and the first thing you hear is, here are 10 differences between AEW and WWE. Let's go! Number 10. The most obvious difference, to get it out of the way, is AEW focuses on the wrestling while WWE focuses on entertainment. AEW has win-loss records for the competitors, and it typically matters a lot when drafting matches. AEW also likes to kick the show off right away with a match, while WWE will typically start their shows with about 20 minutes of promotions. Number 9. While the WWE will use a team of writers for characters and storylines, and would have gotten Vince McMahon's approval before his recent retirement and departure from the company, AEW wrestlers have complete control over their own in-ring personas and individual storylines. In the ring, AEW is known for creating high-quality matches to go along with their storytelling, and it would not be unusual for a storyline to span a few years. Tony Khan oversees the process and will decide on the overarching storyline for the company. The Young Bucks like to mix their real-life and wrestler personas on their YouTube channel, Being the Elite, and they will use their channel to expand on the storylines of their characters outside of the constraints of the broadcasted shows. It has also been a great way to introduce fans to new talent and let them get a sense of their personalities. Number 8. AEW Dynamite, which falls every Wednesday night, is a 2-hour show. It is the main show of the week that has the most action, and all the matches are heavily storyline based. AEW Rampage, which happens on Friday nights, is a fast-paced 1-hour show. It is the secondary show, but still very important. AEW Dark and AEW Dark Elevation shows are shown on YouTube. They are very rarely storyline driven. AEW Dark matches are quick and are typically squash-style matches where a fan favorite will beat a flown-in local talent and is filmed at Universal Studios. AEW Dark also has a hilarious commentary team, and they make it very enjoyable to watch. Dark Elevation consists of dark matches. Dark matches are not typically recorded for the TV audience and are special for the live audience at the venue. Elevation's shows are filmed before Wednesday Night Dynamite episodes and usually focus on the younger talent. NXT is considered the developmental talent show or minor league show, while Raw and SmackDown are considered the big league shows. This has recently changed as NXT has gone through some growing pains of late. Independent wrestlers who sign with WWE frequently go to NXT to learn the passed-down molded WWE wrestling style. Number 7. Championships feel special on AEW. When someone wins a belt, you can expect them to hold on to the belt for a considerable amount of time. If you consider the AEW World Championships past holders, Chris Jericho held the belt for 182 days, Jon Moxley 277 days, Kenny Omega held the belt for 346 days, and Hangman Adam Page held the belt for 197 days. If Moxley defeats CM Punk on All Out September 4th, he could become the longest holder of the belt and have the most championship reigns of 2. You could argue that WWE has been doing this for more than 700 days, as Roman Reigns has held the WWE Championship since his victory over Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam 2022. However, prior to Roman Reigns' current reign, this was not the case. Since the peak of 2020, the WWE Championship has been exchanged 10 times. During those 10 reigns, 7 men won the championship. 3 of the 7 men were repeat champions: Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and the Beast himself, Brock Lesnar! 6 of the 10 championship reigns were less than 100 days long. That means that from 2020 to 2022, the title was held by someone else 60% of the time. It's pretty crazy when you look at the numbers. Number 6. It is permitted for AEW talent to schedule bookings with other wrestling promotions that allow talent exchanges. Jon Moxley frequently attended New Japan Pro Wrestling, which helped him build hype for his matches against the New Japan ace Hiroshi Tanahashi and even Minoru Suzuki. Kenny Omega's belt collector storyline is another example of how talent can move around without restriction. Triple Mania, AAA Wrestling's biggest show of the year, recently took Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti to Mexico so they could participate in it. Number 5. AEW does not have to worry about pleasing its shareholders because it is not a publicly traded company. Due to the fact that WWE frequently directs its writers to favor talent that generates more revenue, this has had an impact on how they book matches and utilize storylines. Some talent are hurt by this because they may not be the highest generators for revenue, but they are over or very popular with the fans. Number 4. WWE's audience is considered to be more casual, whereas AEW fans are hardcore wrestling fans. Many AEW fans are familiar with the numerous independent wrestling promotions, and prior to the formation of AEW, were known to attend many of those promotions live or online. That is why outside talents are recognized and receive very warm receptions from the AEW audience. WWE fans rarely recognize wrestlers from other promotions, as they will frequently repackage those wrestlers with a brand new WWE intellectual property identity. This directly correlates to how and why WWE refers to their brand as the WWE Universe. Everything is focused on the brand, with very few mentions of other promotions. WWE's impressive graphics and talent with more kid-friendly personas appeal to a wider range of audiences. More often than not, they have scripted their content to be PG to PG-13. AEW's content is more niche-specific to those hardcore fans and will often book more violent matches like the infamous dog collar match. Number 3. AEW talent has often praised the company for allowing them the freedom to be able to express themselves honestly. From on the mic to their individual in-ring styles, AEW talent are encouraged to use what they have learned, and if it doesn't get over, they have the freedom to expand and improve on their craft without having to worry about walking on eggshells and corporate breathing down their necks. Number 2. When it comes to the live experience, WWE takes the cake with their flashy graphics and light shows. But AEW isn't far behind with their elaborate set pieces, laser shows, and awesome entrances ranging from music to pyrotechnics. AEW allows their wrestlers to cut impromptu promos whenever they want, and fans are sometimes treated to highly entertaining bits that the television audience does not see. The WWE choose to keep things very rigid and scripted with very little improvisation. They insist on keeping everything as safe and predictable as possible in fear of losing any fans they already have, while AEW welcomes change and embraces the chaoticness of a live audience. Number 1. While WWE operates in many ways like a typical mega corporation, when it comes to talking to fans and being accessible to those fans, AEW is the clear victor. Tony Khan is frequently available on social media platforms such as Twitter, where he interacts with fans on the daily. Tony Khan has even admitted that he gets ideas from fans for AEW. One of these ideas is the use of video clips on wrestlers' matchup screens rather than just high-quality stock photos. This was something done in the 1990s on WWE and WCW, and it fits perfectly for AEW today. And that is 10 differences between AEW and WWE. AEW and WWE are both excellent companies, and arguing about which is superior is pointless. As fans, we should all enjoy wrestling and embrace the differences. If you believe I missed something, please let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to elbow drop the like button and share it with your girlfriend and other wrestling and even non-wrestling friends so they can learn more about your interests. I'm Richie Maestro, signing off.